Hello, Brian.
Hey there, Colin.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I loved finding you. It was so yummy to watch. I loved it very, very much. What brought you to that book, There You'll Find Me by Jenny?
Well, I have to admit, it was from one of the executive producers who had a vision for it and then brought it to me. So that was their doing. But I did fall for what it could be and the amazing stories in it, and of course the location.
Yes, and I love the whole theme about Finley going to take a semester abroad in Ireland because that's a real thing. A lot of kids were able to
Ah,
do that pre-pandemic. So I loved being able to watch that on screen and watch it all play out. There's a line where somebody says mistaking arrogance for confidence.
all
What does
right.
Yeah, what does that mean for you?
Oh, I think it was that was one of Beckett's lines on the plane early on, as he's just justifying some of his confidence. And to me, yeah, I think he's a confident guy, and he's a movie star, and so he's trying to just defend his confidence.
Okay.
Yeah,
The soundtrack is amazing. All that beautiful, rich, lush Irish music. How
yeah,
did you settle on which tracks to include? And did anything kind of like end up on the cutting room floor somewhere?
yeah. There were a few good ones that ended up on the cutting room floor, but yeah, our composers, Tim Williams and then Kieran Kiley. Kieran is from Ireland, and so he played a big role in digging into tons and tons of old traditional Irish tracks, and then some newer ones. But all of these, what they call trad music over there, standing for traditional. And then we were able to transform those and modernize them a little bit and put our touches on them. But hats off to the composers for doing that, especially Kieran.
I loved it. I love Irish music. I love that type of music. It brings me a lot of joy. It really, really does.
I know. It is incredible. It's great to hear it live too, and to be in those pubs and hearing it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sweeney has a line where she says that she about her relationship with her sister that she wore anger like a grand fur coat. Have you ever been to the point where you were that angry with somebody that you wore it like a badge of honor?
I maybe when I was younger, perhaps, but thankfully I don't know that I've ever gotten quite that far. I think early on I was able to see the detrimental effects of what that character went through and see that in other people. And for the most part, I think have tried to avoid it. I haven't held grudges for a super long time like she did.
Cool. Beckett is figuring out this whole plan B situation. Have you ever had a plan B?
I've been tempted to think about it, but man, I think I would have done it if I had a good one a long time ago, because filmmaking can be hard. But no, I've held out. I've held out for Plan A, and thankful for it.
And I'm thankful for it too, because this was a really wonderful project. I can't wait for people to see it. Thank you so much, Brian, for your time today. I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you for all your kind words, and yeah, I like your little sign back there too. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye now.
All right, take care.
I will. To keep up with the Curvy Critic, like our page here, click that subscribe button, and click that bell for notifications. Love, peace, and hair.